Alrighty, thank you. Oh, hold on, I gotta get music on. Thank you, Vesku, for the gift subs and the sub. Very much appreciated. If you haven't already checked out Vesku the Besku, I suggest you do. But anyway, I do hope everyone had a good, happy New Year's. All common fun and all that stuff. Yummy food. Maybe turn that down a little bit. Yes, it is, Gabby. It is the VTM Bloodline music. Here you go. I'll go ahead and drop the link in here. But also, kitties are being very playful right now, so one moment. That's kind of why I ran a little late. But okay. Aside from the hype train and all that stuff, or treasure train, whatever it's going to be, I very much appreciate it, Vesku. Don't have to stay up too late on my account. I do hope you have a good sleep, regardless. Hopefully the microphone and everything checks out, but okay. To sum up the 2026 plans, there's a lot, but I try to make it quick and to the point. It's pingless on the Discord side of things, and they are being little rascals. 123 cards. Ooh, okay. Let me go put Gabby in really quick. Gabby, you got 123. Well, I can type. There we go. 123. Okay. Now what I was going to be doing. So, the new 2026 plans are up. Are you too loud? There we go. I should be fine. And not... Holy crap, Jay. Alright. 996. That's also a hint of future games, by the way. 996 and Gabby 123.
Uh-oh, somebody cut the cake. I told them to wait for you, but they cut it anyway.
There is still some left, though,
if you hurry back.
Forgot I have that as a sound alert. Thank you, Vesku, for another gift sub. I much appreciate it, Vesku. Okay, as I was going to be doing the 2026 plans, so the next series is going to be Deus Ex. It's going to be as issued out for the Deus Ex games I have played. No augments and no skills. Invisible War is not contained in this because I have not actually played that one. That one's going to be blind experience, so that's the only latter one. But Deus Ex, Vesku. I probably butchered the pronunciation. But before we do into that, oh kitties, must you be playing rough right now, you dwarfs? They're chasing each other in the bed right now. Have to make sure they don't play too rough. Okay, anyway. 3 Thief FMs. I mean, after Avowed, we're going to do this first. A little indie in between. 3 Thief FMs. Hold on. Silent Hill 4 The Room. This is not in order, by the way. Silent Hill 4 The Room. We're going to complete that from last Spooktober because of technical issues. The Messenger. You know, the music where you hear my background music in the intro. The AFK. They used to do AFK stuff. And... Oh, hey, Spirit. Don't get any weird recipe ideas in the cards. How's it going, Spirit? Gnomes and Knights. I'm going to be playing that one blind. And that is a courtesy of a gift from Vesku. And Perfect Dark, the PC port. Now, what's going to happen after Deus Ex? We had the Bioshock trilogy right after Deus Ex. And that's going to be, yes, we're now having a maintaining thing. 3 Thief FMs are going to still continue through the pattern. But now, the classic Splinter Cell trilogy. Mickey! Yo, Mickey! Let me go ahead. Oh, I also saw a couple of screenies in no mic chat, Spirit. Who else? Hold on. Gotta give another shouty while I'm doing this. Okay, the cats are playing a little rough Odie. One moment. Kitties actually chose to cause chaos before stream start. Anyway. Sunflower Werewolf was a cozy streamer, so anyway, while I was continuing on. Alright. Because I'm distracted by cats right now. Come on, kitties. Don't need to be chasing each other, playing too rough. Okay. Classic Splinter Cell Trilogy, 1, 2, 3. Splinter Cell 1, Pandora Tomorrow, Chaos Theory. This is after the Deus Ex Trilogy, by the way. Fly Knight. Blind, mostly blind. I already started just to get it set up. Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time, the PC port. I have not decided what's going to come after Bioshock, but the roguelike roulette is coming up after, and I actually have a little channel on the Discord side where fellas... Oh! It's Gabby! I'm going to go ahead and pass that title on to you. The visitor in the library. And also, if y'all want the Discord, for those that are curious, there you go. As I was saying though, back to what I was reading the news. After Bioshock the Roguelike Roulette, I am still working on it, but in the suggestion channel, there is a tab where anyone, any viewer, any visitor can pass that along. But anyway, after that, there's either a toss-up between the Metro Trilogy, maybe Lunacid, but I have no idea what's going to be in between all that. Second, the Spooktober plans, the Frictional Games Amnesia Trilogy. I have not actually completed these games. I only played a little bit of them, but I have never, you know... what can I say? Completed the Amnesia Trilogy. So, but these are all with actually... asterisks, let's put it that way. As in that if something comes up in real life or something happens, like technical, like something happens in my computer, like, I don't know, a cat does something to it. I don't know. I'm being just taking up possibilities. Then one of these might be pushed back or something might happen. Because the chaos of life. And second on that, aside from the 3 FMs, I'm going to tell that when I actually complete Avowed, so we're not worried about it right now. Oh, what the? Okay, it was a hype train success. What did we all get? Good gravy, that's a... Uh-huh. I plan ahead. Seb, I plan ahead. Kitties, come on. Must you be so chaotic right now, little dorks? They are just chasing around. Pretty much, Vesku. And also, Vesku, make sure to share your thing. On that note, though, more emotes are planned. Animated non-emotes. Non-animated. An animated AFK scene. Kitties, swear to God. One moment. Odin is just chasing Loki right now when he's trying to get some food. Okay, anyway. As I was saying, I mean, the cats are really disrupting this. An animated AFK scene, channel points, having icons, some already do. A stream deck inclusion. I recently just picked this up to make streaming a little help out a little bit. Streamer bots. Oh, and hey, Harfini. And after that, more outfits. I actually have something planned. Oop, Gabby. Oh, Jay posted a Maya picture. Aw, perfect. But yeah, that's about covers about what I have planned right now. I haven't had anything else planned out aside from that. I might tweak up the Discord a little more, but otherwise, that's about it. I'll cover what's going to happen the three FMs after Thief, after Avowed. But that's going to happen. So aside from the kitties disrupting the the 2026 plans, no roughhousing with the guys. Odie's being a little too rough. That's the game plan. Oh, and yes, collabs. I forgot about that. Thank you, Vesku. And there might be collabs in the future as well. Oh, thank you, Lily. Lily for the redeem. Meow back right to you. I'm just juggling the cats right now. Yes, they are. They are very much being very interesting right now. Mainly because Odie doesn't know how to doesn't know when rough is too much. Yes, but yes. They are very much disrupting the plans. But yeah, that's the plans. I didn't want to spend too long with that. Yo, Sassy. That reminds me. Yes, I do own it, but I actually uninstalled it a few months ago because of space, but I will definitely get back into it at some point. But yes, on that note though, for the streamer side, I do have the collab channel for anyone who's wanting to look into that. I do have something I want to look into Super Mario for the fun parts, because I have seen that being nothing but chaos. A Super Mario 64 PC port chaos. Be something to look into. There may or may not be, whatchamacallit, an Elden Ring follow-up. Who knows? I have no idea. That one's gonna happen to, like the, King Arthur thing. Who knows? There might be a follow-up in the future. But anyway, aside from the kitties disrupting the plans, as I was already having to struggle with them, yep, that's the plans. Hopefully I made sense of trying to go through all that with all the disrupting stuff, but yes. I'm gonna pass a couple more shouties, and also I hope you're doing well, Sassy. Let's see, I'm gonna shout out Jay. There we go. Jay just recently did their 2026 plans, and I was just checking them out. I'm gonna get more shouties in a moment before jumping in there. It looks like the kitties finally relaxed for their chaos. And Sassy, who is, let me see, last I saw, Sassy's playing Baldur's Gate 3 with Barbie. So if I haven't, oh, Barbie the Barbarian. By the way, if you haven't already seen Barbie the Barbarian, oh my, that is a wonderful series that Sassy's making right now. There we go. I'm just passing shoutouts as best I can. Oh, Spirit Knife. It's a wonderful series. There we go. I'm going to pass these shoutouts now because this is the collectathon part of the game. And Spirit's also another one. Wholesome streamer and also wonderful community. And also, let's go ahead and also do another Baldur's Gate series collab with Guard. But anytime, Sassy. I just had to juggle these kitty cats. They are being quite chaotic. There we go. Arthi, I think I remember lurking at seeing you play that too, by the way. Ooh. I cannot wait to see what you do with that, by the way. I really got to get back into that. Cyberpunk. Plan with a star, but I still lack a voice. Yeah, there is the option of replacing a voice. I'm just joking. But no, I get it. There we go. And Lily was playing Repo earlier. Pilot Jack checking them out. Comfy streams, cozy streams. And the last one is the classy Mickey. There we go. I think I got everyone. Pilot Jack checking all these streamers out. Wonderful friends of the stream. And I do lurk with them whenever I get the chance. And hang out with them when I can. And speaking of, this is a lurker-friendly channel too. So if you have to lurk, you can lurk. You don't even have to say a thing. Lurkin is supported here, even if Twitch does not want to support it. Alright, on that note though, I think it's finally time to actually start the game off. Okay, Totem of Rightful Rulership. I need to, sadly, because of how intensive this game is... Hey, Politechip. I have to even... Yes, I know, it's even, whatchamacallit. I have to actually put up alerts on my phone because, oh my geez. It's actually intense to stream this game, by the way. No offense to the game. Alright, it should be fine, I think. Okay. But yes, Twitch is a meanie, but this channel does support lurkers because I also do lurk here too. Alright, I'm going to start up. Right now, this is mainly just a chill stream for Avowed. So, oh, and also, just a question. I just want to check something. I'm not going to boot it up, but would anyone even watch a freaking RimWorld stream? Just an idea. I got rehooked into that after getting back into Odyssey. I'm just testing the waters. The story generator games, just to see. In the future, it's not going to be anytime soon. I'll bear it in mind, Vesku. It's not going to be for a while. I'm still going to continue off these series. Okay, that's a wood. I'll bear it in mind. And mind you, thank you, Spirit. I appreciate it. I very much appreciate it. Same back to you, by the way. To all the streamers in the chat. I'll support any stream you stream too. Gotta support the homies. Except maybe like, no, to be fair, Spirit, I don't think I'm ever going to play Call of Duty. I may play a shooter, but I'm not going to play Call of Duty. Vesku, Don't threaten chat, Esku. You're only allowed to threaten the viewer. Or you're allowed to threaten the streamer, not the viewer. God, I cannot. Anyway. Yeah, Division 2, like, that's fine. I have no issue with games like that, co-op and all that stuff. I'm just not into those type of games. No shame to those who do enjoy those games. Like, you can enjoy them, not my problem. What if it's Call of Duty? If I'm ever going to touch a Call of Duty, it's going to be the campaign. That's the call. I will not touch the competitive multiplayer. I will not play the competitive multiplayer. That's it. Game, don't tell me you're freezing. Okay. Alright, so we're in the collectathon part. We're technically done with Act 1. And to give a short summary, we found our killer who killed us when we entered the town. Hopefully you guys can hear me okay. Oh, Harthy. Actually, that reminds me. I do want to stream Wolfenstein, the new trilogy, too, at some point. And oh my god, the Nazi fun is fun in that one. Killing all the Nazis is fun in that one. Alright, so, hold on. I've also found... There's supposed to be something over here. For my spellcasting stuff. But okay. There's a few things. There's something over there. Let me mark the locations really quick. We have in our inventory, it looks like the cat's finally relaxed. We have the broken crown jewel. We only have the broken crown jewel. It looks like. Okay, let me check something here. Sounds as though... Okay, so we need... Okay, I'm gonna mark the locations on the map. Somewhere here. I'm gonna mark them with that. Not because I have, it just pains me you can't, oh, gotcha. Alright. I'm just marking the locations, so yep, let's see. We already have that. We already have that. Pogrinka. Northern Dawn Shore. Okay, it's over there. Wait, we missed this. Oh, it's over here. So that's where the next totem piece is. I was not even catching up. Don't worry about it. Let's see. I am not really interested in playing the Call of Duty's Lighthouse. I missed this? Okay, we missed something on the lighthouse. I knew I was going to these locations back in the day. So we have a piece there. Don't mind me, I'm just marking the locations of where I need to go. Black O's, which is found by Usher's Hand. Usher's Hand. Should be right around. Hold on. Let me check the map. Right around here. Don't mind me, this is also just being a little slow stream because I'm doing this because this is also lore. Like, oh, so we already have that, so I'm gonna keep the wiki that I have open for this just to speed this up. And Castell's Folly, which is right there. Okay. Castell's Folly. Oh, right here. How did I not grab you? What the heck? Right there. Okay. We got the locations of where we're going. Okay, so I'm gonna do the easiest since we're already over here. We're gonna go here and go from there. Aside from that, alright. And then I'm going to complete the rest of the side quests I have listed out. Also, I never actually haven't paid attention to a lot of the night stuff in the city.
This is what happens to those who stand in defiance
Oh.
of the steel garrote.
Knew this would happen if he turned himself in. Nothing we could do about it, though.
Oh. Yeah, that's my killer, by the way.
Look now upon the fate of those that oppose the
All right.
Grand Queen's justice.
Well, regrets were made on that one.
All heretics
Well, that was also my killer, but yeah, so... Weirdly enough, did not put up a fight. Right, so we gotta go over here. I know why, but yeah, it's just lore reasons. There it is. It's right up there. The one of the glowy pieces. If you look at my minimap, I don't know if you guys can see it. It's a little shiny piece I gotta go to. The fun thing about the city of Paradiso, you gotta parkour to where you want to go. Because this city does not make it easy to go where you want to go. But anyway, I do hope everyone had a wonderful 2020, or New Year's, I should say. Without getting into details, wonderful thing to wake up to this morning on my end. I will not go into too much details, so I'm not going to touch on that much further, but oh my geez. Let's see. Is it in here? Yeah, it must be in this path. Okay, there you are. All I'm gonna say is, if you're caught up with the international news, is all I'm going to say on that topic, and leave it with that. What were you doing there, my fella? Let's see. Hold on. Oh, and we have ad incoming. There we go. Right, so it's somewhere. Hold on. Let me try and holster my weapon first. It's not here. Awakened wood. No, let's see. We got to go. So we got a parkour over there. I can't parkour there, sadly. But I can parkour here. But aside from that stuff, I do hope everyone's doing good, though. And hope whatever anxieties do go on with... did I get stuck in there? Does stay calm for all. Alright. Where is it? Alright, hold on. Well, we're finding everything but what we need, apparently. More gloves. Oh, I think we found something at least, though. Unless the guide got it wrong. And again, I am also using IGN, so...
Coming in hot.
Yep, don't mind me, Garrus. Oh, and also, if you've noticed, there are some new icons on some of the, whatchamacallit, redeems now. I'm still working on getting the rest of them done. I guess you can kick a ghost. But for example, more loot is done. Daily cookies, I'm thinking of actually using my actual real life cookies. No.
Stay hydrated.
Thank you for the hydrate, Gabby. Case in point, that is now Garrus on there, who is pointing a gun at me to hydrate.
Who's ready for more? Looks like another piece of that.
Golden scale. Golden Scale of Justice. Where is this on the guide? Golden Scale of Justice. Hold on. That's the one I'm looking for. Alright. Never mind. Screw that. Alright, I'm gonna hydrate as Gabby asked. Yeah. Oh, and thank you. Yeah, Spirit, I've noticed that with Twitch too. I've been losing my streaks left and right. I don't know why, and I'm not very fond of it either. Right, so this one can go. One can go. What else am I looking for? Hold on. Alright, we already have that. Okay. I got it then. Alright. Oh, is that still playing? Yes.
Greetings!
Up. Thank you again. Thank you, Basku. Just make sure you save some money for yourself, alright? That's all I ask with these gift subs. Let's make sure you do have some money for yourself. Think of yourself first when doing subs. That's all I ask. But I appreciate it, Basku. Thank you very much. And also, any sub stuff that I do get, I actually will put towards in making the stream better, kind of like with the stream deck I just talked about earlier. That should make transitions, sound alerts, and all that fun stuff a little easier, and more entertaining for you guys too. Let's go ahead. Let's go to finish the side quest really quick. We were trying to get these refugees some help, who are trying to hide from the Adherents, aka us. Oh, and the cats are done. They didn't actually roughhouse too much. They're now napping on the bed. Cool. Good kitties. Alright, I'm gonna finish the side quest. Is Steam Game money or no James? That's fair enough. Is Steam Game money? That's okay. I gotcha. Yeah, I get there with that too. That's kind of what it does in mine too. Unless there's up. Yep. And it also goes towards any artists too.
Nice and quiet here.
That I do choose to whatchamacallit, commission from. I am still figuring out an AFK stream. AFK screen. Like something that will have my clips, but also basically something else. Something that can showcase clips, but at the same time interactive. So it's not all completely boring, like if I'm gonna go AFK right now, you'd see something else. And also, I forgot to say something at the beginning of the stream that I totally neglected. Since the holidays are over, stream is back on schedule to what it was, unless something comes up or something happens, which you will hear either on the Blue Sky or on the Discord side. So, just a heads up.
Ah, you've come back. Any news?
I have Andres kiss you asked for.
That's splendid. Glad one can finally get some relief.
I could use some, love. Many thanks, envoy.
Were you able to get us our land deeds?
Right here. You mean these land deeds?
Thanks, Scan. And thank you. We'd be in dire straits if we showed up in Thirdborn with nowhere to live.
Aye, that's the truth, love. Many thanks, envoy.
There is one thing more, though.
Oh, yes. That.
What is it?
The smugglers who are taking us out of here, they're beached north of the sea stacks, away from where the Adherents are looking.
And you need an escort?
No, it's not that. The problem is that these smugglers found out we're Adherent.
Oh, we gotta kill smugglers. Got
don't
it.
like us much.
And they've doubled their price. We had barely enough for the journey before.
Oh, wait, no. I see, and you need me to talk to them.
Yes. I'm afraid we can't pay what they're asking.
And if they knew what we were wanted for, they'd probably charge us triple.
Bloodwine!
Oh, I mean... Oh, shit.
You're wanted? Of course you are.
Yes. We're not proud of our past.
I see something in your future. Yes, there it is, a confession. What is court augur sometimes?
There's no easy way to say this.
We killed 2 people.
Why?
It was a land dispute. Things got out of hand. There was a fight.
Ha! More than one.
But in the last one, they came at us with knives.
And we were the ones who walked away.
Oh, basically kind of
Ran
self-defense, I guess.
Across the ocean.
If everyone in the living lands had to answer for the mistakes of their past, this island would be as empty as the godless left it.
Not everyone sees it that way. And now we spend our days praying to Scan that Captain Alfear of the Steel Garrote doesn't find us.
I understand. I'll come back when I work things out with the smugglers.
Thank you, Envoy.
I wish more of your officials were as understanding.
Report the refugees. You know, we already kind of did something that we already got rid of a guy who literally turned themselves in for killing us, and now we're just gonna keep being evil. Yeah, no, that's okay. I don't want to keep doing evil just for evil's sake. Kolsk has character, at least character depth to a degree. They may have some weird insidious thoughts here and there because the shrooms are talking to them, but they are trying to be a decent human being, or let me rephrase that, a decent kith.
Well, well. if it isn't the new arrival. So eager to make a name for themselves.
I don't think I ever had this encounter. Who are you?
I'm your death, swift and subtle, like a blade in the dark. And this here is Pod. Hello!
Well, I can see which of you two is the poet. Unfortunately, you're both short on common sense.
Me and Pod, we aren't so fond of Outlanders.
I'd die for Pod. I know, Pod seems like a good fella.
For all we know, you're one of those sick bastards. A plague carrier. A blight on our fair city.
There's a plague in... No, we're not gonna kill these guys. You decided to check on me. How thoughtful.
Ha! That's right. Think of us as the Paradise Welcoming Committee. And you're not
Pod is
welcome.
very innocent. I agree, Gabby.
Hey, that's not nice.
No one brings the plague into my town, Outlander. No one. At least you can die knowing it wasn't personal.
Can we just talk about this? I don't want trouble, and also, I don't want to kill Pod.
Well, trouble wants you. Ha! Let's make it quick. You're not the only one with places to be.
Good.
Well, I guess we can't spare Pod? Oh, nope, alright. I guess no. Alright then. I mean, I was just trying to leave the city, but okay.
Just like the good old days.
Pod, Pod. We had a chance to spare you. We will pay handsome bounty for the information on the Adiran ambassador. Their daily scales of the preferred wine, nothing to beat their interest. Everything has a price. Why were you guys holding on to a gem? And I just wanted the shiny. Alright, as I was going to, let's go talk to the smugglers. We may be an envoy of Adiran, but we're, you know, trying to be a decent kith. I'm actually trying to do some more role-playing with cults, because I actually had the baseline. Yes, they were bullied by Adirans for being different. Guys, look at that. Because for being different, fungus, and all that stuff. So, they're not 100% fond of Adiran, but they also do have motives with the Emperor. Let's put it that way. Couldn't I just teleport? Okay, they're over there. They do actually care for the Emperor because they were the ones who took them in and brought them out of, I guess, poverty would be the one I would say. And let's face it, our character was more than likely an orphan or something. Or that's what I'm at least role-playing post backstory as. Definitely vastly different from, whatchamacallit, Alyssa's backstory, though. Just a lone traveler. Leaving the living lands to try and make a different life. Okay, here they are. Hey, I was here before.
Nothing to see here, friend. Look alive, ladies and gents. We have a visitor.
Ooh, whipped cream, Jay? Ooh. I'm a friend of Leafed and Gladwin. Maybe you heard of them?
Oh,
ooh, Jay.
Kind-hearted
I love some.
How nice for them to find a friend here. The way I understand it, they don't have many friends among your countrymen.
Take it easy on them, Soldice. They're all right.
Oh, hey, a character I saved before.
Fine, if you say so. Well, what do you want?
Honor the original deal you made, Gladwin, and I'll cover their share.
No deal. Pay the difference, or forget it.
Soldice, the envoy saved my life at Northreach.
And glad I am that you're here. But a deal is a deal. We don't give handouts.
It's 2 clients. Believe me, you don't want to get on their bad side.
Oh, Andra's tits! Are we a charity now? Fine. Tell your miserable countrymen the deal is settled. Free of charge. We'll take them to Thirdborn when they're ready.
Oh, you turned out to be a decent person after all.
Yeah.
Can I talk to you? Hold on.
Heard you died and came back. Good trip.
All right then. Let me see. Where are we? We're nowhere near the lighthouse, but that is definitely Captain Soldier is a choice of name. Wait, I was not paying attention. Captain Soldus. I'm just checking something here. Up there's another path. Right, we gotta go down to the lighthouse, and then we'll go ahead and jolly back over to them. So down to the lighthouse we go first. But Captain Soldier would have been silly. I definitely think that would be something out of Outer Wilds to a degree. Actually, not that path. Let's go there. All right, have a good watch, Polite. Thanks for dropping by. Give me a moment here. And on the note, though, since I mentioned in chat, I had in another chat I had pulled pork quesadillas. That was our the New Year's meal, by the way. Pulled pork. There was pulled pork sandwiches, and then since we had so much pulled pork, we made pulled pork burritos or quesadillas. And tonight's the rest of the pulled pork that was used for the quesadillas into burritos. Meals for days, practically. But anyway, I do hope everyone also had wonderful meals themselves in the past couple days, too. Oh, that's something else entirely. Trade your pulled pork for scones. I'll trade you a share of it for a good amount of scones. Alright, so we missed something on the lighthouse at the top. And also, a viewer also mentioned something about this being a beginner's trap. Well, since I'm not a beginner, I will say, though, if you are playing this and you jump into this, definitely come back to this later. Right, because this is a parkour challenge. All the god totems have some kind of, how can I say, a parkour challenge to a degree, or just some hidden nooks and crannies to find where they're at. Right here. There, that's what I was looking for. 2 more left.
They weren't much of an artist.
No, by the way, I'm not doing treasure maps.
By the Pargrown Wall.
I never actually bothered with them. I'm sure there is wonderful maps to do here, but I'm definitely not going to be doing them. Alright, and where we want to go is right there. To the beacon. After the side quest, I'm going to go quickly to the bathroom really quick. And then we'll continue the rest of the god totem hunting, finish off some side quests, and probably by stream end, give or take, either by 8 o'clock my time, or... Hold on, let me go ahead and remove this. Or 9 o'clock, depends on how everything goes. What was I gonna go with? Oh yeah, might actually show something in Emerald. How does a wisp? Good question. It just works, as Todd Howard would say. Okay, Vesku? That's how it works. It's magic. It's all that pent-up magic energy. There you go. That's all you need to know. You don't know all the secrets of the wisp. The library has its secrets. And I guess that's one of them? Alright, let's turn this one in. Good one, though.
You're back. Praise Wodaka.
Internally, since I know who Wodaka is, I really want to use my kick on that ability.
You've come back.
I got the smugglers to leave you alone.
Oh, wonderful. How did you do it?
Through a mutual friend. She helped me make a deal.
Did you hear that, dearest?
I did, love. Praise Wodaka.
You don't really want to be praising
Thank you
Wodaka.
so much for all of your help, Envoy. I don't think we'll be needing these anymore. Please, take them. Now,
Oh, I would definitely
you'll
not compare
excuse us.
Vordy to
We need to
Wodica.
get ready for the journey.
And if you ever find your way to Thirdborn, please come find us. It'll be lovely to see you
Wodica,
again.
Rare to see a
good if you want to be a very evil jerk.
refreshing.
You just saved their lives, envoy. Well done.
Yep, don't mind me. I'm gonna go over here really quick, and I'll be back real quick. Back. And I accidentally threw a flame in a house by accident. Anyway, misclicks are fun. Where was I gonna go? Castell's Valley should be next. Is that also a giant puzzle? Well, this place is gonna burn. Let's go. I will admit though, when this game actually first released, there wasn't actually too much markers you could play around with. Or last I recall. I was gonna say though, since also the earlier question about RimWorld, if there is any post-stream time, I might show some of my colonies off, or at least the xenotypes that I made off, at least. But we'll see how that goes. It's just something that I'll show, but I'm not gonna play. We'll skip these guys for now. Actually, these guys are blocking our pathway. Let's go fight them. That'll be in the future, Vesku. I haven't actually made a Beardo yet in RimWorld. I mean, I guess you can... How does Conan handle fireworks? Well, the thing is, you need fireworks to handle. In the library, there is no fireworks. No healies for you. Wait, did I burn Kai by accident there? Fireworks give me energy too because it's fire, and you know, I'm kind of made out of fire too.
Nice work.
Sort of. I don't know what kind of flame I'm made out of. Grab some of these. The dragon... Huh? I never saw this. That's... Huh. Interesting weapon. I've never saw that before. One thing I do love about it is they actually give you, like, just some... Give you some exploration stuffs. Kind of like with that. I still need a unique Acrobus, though. Right, we were going to Castell's Valley. But should be right around here. What we need is somewhere over there. And mind you, I am also rusty at this too. Are you winning? So far, I'm still doing the collectathon, Spirit. I do hope you're winning though, Spirit, and hopefully your recovery from your sickness is also going well. Vesku. I haven't even died, Vesku. Alrighty. Have a good rest, Sassy. I do hope you feel awake and refreshed tomorrow. And also can't wait to see the progression for Barbie or your Horizon Forbidden West playthrough. You know, killing cyber psychos is a good relaxant, but not gonna lie. Also a tease for the future. I still have yet to figure out my V. Oh, thank you, Sassy, and also have a good sleep. Have a good sleep. Let's see. I still have yet to figure out my future V whenever I do a Cyberpunk playthrough. Which, by the way, sadly, is not in 2026 plans. But why is there just a random pistol here? Oh, that's what you meant. Thank you, Vesku. Somewhere up here. Oh, I will. Alyssa's already at the bar waiting, chilling with you guys. With the gun, Jay's character, by the way. And there we go. This is why I wrote everything down on my Discord, Vesku, beforehand. Or, Jay. This is why I wrote things down on my Discord beforehand. I am now mixing folk up by accident. Classic streamer brain. Right, I was looking for... Yeah, I'm looking for a totem piece out here. Also, this is an animancy explosion area thingy too. Let's check here. Oh, I didn't kill everyone here.
Oh, take a breather, folks.
Wait, it's just these?
Please don't hurt us. We're just trying to get this Audra for Captain Bardado before she comes and kills us.
I'm pretty sure you promised that Adra to someone else.
We made a mistake. Defolva's Audra is unretrievable. On the bottom of the sea, somewhere between here and the Deadfire.
Oh man.
We acquired some luminous Audra from the Valian Trading Company, meaning to sell it to Sapienta Defalva in Paradis. My ship sank in a massive storm on the way here, and the Audra was lost. We got to shore, but that's the least of our worries.
Valiant Trading Company? Sounds like a mistake getting their bad side.
With all due respect, that's probably why you're not a pirate. I have friends in the VTC.
I recognize them too.
The right doors. We never thought the company would notice. Our plan was to tell the client we couldn't get the Audra and hide out in Paradis until we knew we were out of trouble. The Valians weren't far behind us. Bardado gave us one last chance.
They might have been in Outer Worlds too as well, I think.
To replace what we lost.
Why don't you let us handle Captain Bardetto and her people? Do you really trust Captain Bardetto not to kill you when you bring back the Audra?
Trusting the company is always risky. But not returning the Audra will absolutely get us killed.
Why don't you let us handle Captain Bardetto and her people?
Are you serious? You do that for us?
You'll just have to trust us.
I guess so. God, I was going
to actually try and find Totem.
To Bardado at the Usher's Hand just north of here. She's probably already there waiting for us. If you somehow make it out alive with the Audra, get it to Sapienta Defalva in Paradis. Maybe he'll do some good with it.
We'll see about that. Well, we found what we were looking for, but not what we were looking for. Arcanist ring, which is 2 intellect. You are there. That's just free stats, so I'll take it. Thank you for the ring of intellect, but I still badly need to find where that is. Hold on. I'm gonna check the guide again really quick. It is Golden Flames. On the corner. Oh, I see. We're looking for a path of flowers sort of deal. Okay. So we found the smugglers for another quest, but this isn't the path we need to go to. We need 2 more pieces left. And then there's a reason why I'm doing all this. Good night, Harfini. I shall see you in your next Valheim stream or whatever stream you're planning. I think it's Rami Damon. Voice sounds the same. You listen to... Oh, it might be over here, actually. Hold on. Oh, I think because I already have it. Hold on. This is Golden Flames. Do I have golden flames already. I might have golden flames already. Hold on. I might have already had it. Hold on. I already have golden flames then. Hold on a moment. I might just be missing the Pargrun cache and the Usher's Hand one then. Alright. If that is the case then, we can just dip out. So I might already just have this and I'm just being blind to that. We're gonna go over here. Let's go talk to Kai either way. Do some interjection, a little breather, because ads I think should be coming up at some point. And I need to upgrade my stuff. And we'll talk to the god in our... we'll talk to something in our head. Let's see, what do you want to do?
Listen, I wanted to talk to you about Juliana. I know you're not asking my opinion, but for what it's worth, I appreciate you understanding her situation.
I just didn't like seeing her exploited by someone like Jago.
Fair enough. Still, I'm glad you were able to recognize the greater evil. Out here, you've got to live and let live. Principles are one thing, but you can't let them get in the way of basic decency. I wish more of your countrymen took that view. By the way, now that we've gotten to know each other,
wow,
let me know
Vasco,
if you want to train together. I've been watching your form, and I think we could learn from one another.
Hi, that is very short. You mentioned training together.
Yeah, I've watched your form as I've gotten to know you, and it's excellent.
Hi, it's been
You're
2 days.
Smaller than I am, but I picked up a few tricks from seeing the way you move on the battlefield. I'm happy to return the favor if there's anything I can teach you.
Teach me a little bit of everything. Resolve.
Some of that is sheer stubbornness, but I can give you some pointers on your stance too. That's it. You got the hang of it.
Too bad there's no training
I look forward
montage.
to seeing what you can do when we get back out there tomorrow.
I think it just gives me resolve. I think.
Some rest.
Or Constitution. No, it's Constitution. Thank you, Kai. And Kai wants to talk again. We just talked, Kai.
I'm sure you had your own reasons, but I'm glad you helped those two fugitives get to Thirdborn.
Okay.
A lot of people in your position.
Kai, we just talked, but okay.
Dry, or turn them in.
You really don't think much of Adirans, do you?
It's not that. Believe me, if the Rawatayan Empire had their embassy troops and paladin hirelings here, it wouldn't be any different. Not from what I saw in the Deadfire. I'm just glad to see people get a second chance. And I'm relieved to know you're the kind of person who's willing to grant them, even when your official duties might suggest otherwise.
I'm trying to be decent, that's all.
Believe me, it's enough.
How long have the rebels been active in Paradise?
Rebellion's more like our natural state of being in the living lands. People on the island don't much like being told what to do. In fact, many come here specifically for that reason.
I can sympathize. I was eager to get out from under the rules of restrictions of life back home.
Don't speak too soon, because they may have followed you here. Paradise used to be a lot more violent. Now, bandits like the Sparrowhawks at least have to limit their activities. Of course, that change has come thanks to Ambassador Heelguard's Adiran troops. And the Stilgarrote. Ludwine and her paladins have been busy in the hinterlands. It's all rumor and speculation, but I don't think they're making your cause any friends.
Sound like her efforts risk turning people against Adir.
I think you're right. I don't know that these rebels are all that organized yet. But where there's foam, there's rocks, as the saying goes.
That's all. Good night, Kai.
We should be safe enough.
Okay, Kai, you want to talk again?
Not everyone warrants an assassination attempt, you know. You should be flattered.
Should I also be offended he changed his mind?
Not at all. He was even more in awe of you when we found him in the cistern. Though
I guess we're doing a catch-up right now.
Didn't last long. It's too bad. Now that the Stilgarrote has made an example of him, others will think twice before trusting Adiran mercy.
It was justice. Should I have killed him on the spot instead?
Your people have been trying to bring justice to the frontier since the first Adiran bureaucrat made landfall. To Ambassador Hilgard's credit, this is about the tamest Paradis has ever been. In days past, your murder would have barely made the town crier's announcements. Now, open bloodshed is relatively rare. In most corners of the city, anyway.
What's your point?
Only that Adiran ideas of law and order don't appeal to everyone out here. Eagwolf isn't the only hothead in the living lands, and he's certainly not the only one with his hackles up about all you Adiran newcomers. And Ludwig and the Steel Garrote are only making matters worse.
Yeah, we already got that confirmed. Inquisitor Ludwig's approach seemed excessive.
You're far from the only one to say so. Your ambassador and the rest of the Adiran forces have been dragging the frontier, kicking and screaming towards order and civilization. All the things that half of us moved here to escape. Then, one day, Ludwig and the Steel Garrote show up to reinforce the Adiran presence, and they're as harsh as Wodaka herself.
I mean, they are Wodaka's paladins. They're paladins of goddess of oaths and order. Of course they're strict.
Strict is one thing. Fanatical's another. The Rawatayan Navy's known for harsh punishment. When I served, we watched a gunner hold a red-hot cannonball while she sang our empire's anthem. All for trading some of our supplies on the side, mind you.
It's extreme.
It also resulted in one of the most effective navies in Aora. Or so the argument goes. However, that approach won't win many allies in the living lands. As Ludwig will find out. Judging from that meeting, Ambassador Hilgard and Ludwig don't see eye to eye. I'm afraid that means trouble on the horizon, especially if Ludwig starts operating around him.
That worries me too.
Nice to know I'm in good company.
Something's on your mind.
Just thinking about Claviger Amon. I let him down. I've let a few people down over the years. But I did promise someone once that I'd do my part to look after all of us riffraff who've made a home here. My best chance of doing that is helping you investigate this plague and keep a lid on tensions. And, hopefully, fend off any future assassination attempts.
I promised to someone, that same someone you wish you could raise from the dead.
You don't miss much, do you? That's a story for
Fort
another
Augur
time.
is definitely something.
I've had all the doom and gloom I can stand for one night. Sleep easy, Envoy. As best you can.
Good night, Kai.
Enjoy the ocean breeze while we're here.
Okay, it looks like the dialogue's done. What about you, Marius?
Fior Messiverno, huh? Guess if you're looking for an animancer, that's the place to go.
That's for Act 2. You don't seem excited about seeing Fior.
A job is a job, Envoy. But not all places are created equal. I've led a few people there from Paradis or Thirdborn, and I've almost lost someone on every trip.
Someone's slipping.
I said almost.
I'm thankful for your expertise.
Just glad I can help. Right, changing the subject.
We got a Sunflower Werewolf raid. Let me go shoot you a shout out, Sunflower. How did the stream go? How did Cult of the Lamb go? Did y'all have fun? If y'all haven't already followed Sunflower Werewolf, hold on, let me get some music back on. Ran out of energy. That's fair enough. It can take a lot of energy out of you. That's fair enough. But either way, if y'all haven't already followed Sunflower Werewolf, I highly suggest you do. Wholesome community, and also plays a variety streamer who plays a variety of games, going from House Flipper to Cult of the Lamb, and all that fun stuff. Cozy with also a surprise. That's all I'm gonna say on that one. One moment, I'm gonna change the lurk, but either way, if you haven't, and those joining in from Sunflower Werewolf, a surprise, you'll have to find out. Anyway, as I was going to say, those joining in from Sunflower Werewolf stream, I am Conan, a variety streamer, right now working on the Avowed series. Not Avowed series, Pillars of Eternity series. Brain is not braining today. Pillars of Eternity series, finishing up with Avowed. Just covered the 2026 plans earlier in the stream. But in short, yes, exactly. Thanks. That's exactly what's going on. The brain is brainting. But going to go into Deus Ex after a little indie in-betweens and all that stuff. I've listed down the Discord side of things. But yes, I feel you that one. Right now I'm trying to do a scavenger hunt, so the brain is just trying to stay on track with that. And right now we're just catching up with the companions. Alright. That's enough for now, Marius. And also, our two friends are joining us. Marius and Kai over here. Kai is also voiced by our friend Garrus, for those who played, whatchamacallit. Who played Mass Effect, by the way. So if you like Garrus, you'll hear a lot of that. Hold on, I can upgrade stuff. So while we're doing this... hold on. I think we're fine for now. Also, I forgot Seribot can do that. Alright, and we have a voice in our head, so... let's see what happens here. Yep, we got the voice in the head.
Haze, mirrors, we have touched something like your dreams before.
You feel like home somehow. Why do you appear whenever I sleep?
The leaf remembers the stem. We have questions. We must know. A life for a life. A killer's blood billows in the drain, dead like the bear. We do not understand. Was this a mercy too?
I won't go into spoiler territory, but this voice, our dialogue choices actually affects them. Oh, and also, wow, that's an extreme. I couldn't be sure he would stop coming for me. I wish things were different.
Eat or bleed. Rule of the wild.
Let's just say,
I know these shapes.
This voice is very important to the story.
A dam broke. We wept in the dark when your soul slipped away.
Wait, isn't this covering the assassination part?
We feared for you, felt your
Oh yeah, also we died. Our character died. As a catch up.
Forgive.
Save that, I might need it one day.
We bide our time. We wait. Wake now. We have tending to do.
Voice in the head, you're kind of making me a little concerned. That dialogue choice. Alright, we were gonna come over here. Oh, hey, Jay. Oh. For a minute there, I thought that was just a random fella, just standing up there.
Supposed to be a cartographer around here.
I've just realized something like, oh, this is a wonderful thing to wake up to. Envoy, blood for blood. Beloved Yingwolf, oh no. So your man received the same fate by ours. Actions have consequences, especially for those in your standing. Oh no. Remember the next time you choose violence over peace, we will be watching. This is the friend at the very beginning of the game. Holy crap. Alright, let's move on. Okay. Have a good lurk, Sunflower. This just got extremely dark in the storyline. Call's story is just getting even darker now. In terms of the grim realities of the situation. So fun thing is, that never happened in my first playthrough because I chose to spare the fella.
Envoy.
Can I help you?
Ironic. No. Paradis clearly understands your intent.
How long will you keep following me?
Careful. He could be a messenger. Or this could get interesting.
After what you've done, you cannot imagine we would ignore you. My compatriots have observed your judgment. We have a message for you. We do not give second warnings. Consider this one carefully.
Well, I guess we'll read the note. Oh, we just saw it. Let's see. This is the gatehouse. Oh wait, no, that's something we're going here. Yeah, well, we just saw our friend die, so that's wonderful. Thanks, fellas. Well, that's going to
feel right here.
We went to the wrong place anyway, so where we want to go is over here. Hold on, what's this? Okay, just checking. Okay, moving on. But yeah, for those joining in from Sunflower Raids, if you need to lurk and run, all good and dandy. This is a lurking friendly channel, so y'all gotta do the lurks. It's all welcome. All right, and we want to go over here because this is where the next totem piece is. I do at least want to finish the totem before 8 or 9. Up, and thank you for the follow. Follows are anonymous here. If you wish to remain lurking, you are more than welcome to. Otherwise, feel free to join the chat. And if not, all welcome. All right, we gotta go over here. Right, this is where I'm looking for. Right, one more totem piece done. Let's go ahead and find this cartographer for the quest chain. The last one I already have. And that should be... Hold on. Is anything over here? No. For some reason, those sound alerts either go off or on when it comes to follows. Oh, either that or it's too quiet on my end. There we go. And right here, I think I need to look for something. Is it in here? No. Okay. We gotta go above, actually, then. I am literally getting lost in this. Alright, up here. So the fella we're looking for has to be somewhere around this area. I think... Ah, there it is. We've already gotten that done. Alright, cartographer. Buddy, where are ya? Oh boy, I was not expecting this one to be a hassle to find. What up? Okay, we see that's where we came from. Unless they're underwater, but that doesn't make any sense. We've already been over there twice. Oh, hold on. Oh, I think I know where they are. I think I know where they are now. They might be up here, or somewhere in this area. No? Man, I always suck at these mapping stuff. Not here, that's where we came from. But I'll clear it up anyway. Oh wait, I know that's where we just came from. Am I missing something in here? No. Hey, Friday, how goes it? Actually, just trying to figure out where to find this missing cartographer. But how is it going, Friday? How goes the Warframe grind? I'm gonna go ahead and go shoot you a shout out, by the way. And if you haven't already followed Friday, I will suggest you do. Wonderful dopamine there, too. Wait. Well, I just found a character. I think I figured out where the fellow vanished to. Anytime. Anytime, Friday. I enjoy looking at your streams and hanging out in them. It's also reminding me I still need to freaking get Caliban. Well, this is not the character we're looking for.
We're expecting someone tonight for sure, but you're not them.
Captain Bardetto, I presume.
You got it, pal. Though I'd put money down that you spoke to my good friend Trevik. Told you we were the buddies, did he? Trevik and his scabby nuts stole Adra from the Valiant Trading Company.
Wait.
This is widely advised against. You see what I mean?
Why does this voice actor sound familiar?
My capacity as a procurement agent, if you will. I bring back the Adra, or I bring back their heads.
I'm sure that sounds reasonable, but I can't give you the Adra.
Well then, I guess we'll go kill Trevik and his crew after we take the Adra from your corpse.
Every time with fighting.
Bring me their heads!
Well, luckily I got fire. Oh, you need to go. Am I getting chased by a bear? I thought I was. What is that bear doing over there? Okay, we gotta get rid of this poor bear. Bullying Marius over here. Oh, bear's gone. As we burn the environment. Oh, don't mind if I grab that. Kai. Thank you, Kai.
Don't see anything.
And also, Yoji. Whenever I do actually get more VIP slots, I actually do plan to pass more VIP to the streamers. Them VIP slots, though, let me tell you. So just a heads up. That's where the VIP is gonna work. Streamers and also regulars. But that's actually when I get more. Ow. Also, I think this is Pelagina's voice actor.
Next one's mine.
Next one's yours, Kai. There's no one else to kill. Yeah, I get that feeling too, Jay, where you forget to add it in. Alright, well, we have not found the guy we're looking for, but we found someone else, I guess. Unless there could just be right down here or something. I'll try one more time, see if I can't find them. If not, I'm just gonna move on from this quest for now. Yeah, no, we're gonna move on from that quest for now. If I'm not mistaken, somewhere around here is the next piece. Give or take. Well, it's not that fella. So that's very interesting. Oh, hold on. This is the secret door thingy.
Secret door. I feel like I should have known about that.
Loves of the Strangler. Loves of the Strangler. Well, I mean, it's slightly better than what we got with the 3% critical chance. Sure, I'll use the Strangler gloves. But that wasn't what we were looking for. Usher's Hold. Hold on. It was Usher's Hand. Oh, it's... Oh, wait. We already had that. Never mind. No, not what we're looking for. Golden Flame. I think we're just missing one more. The Pogrunen Cache. That's the case. Let's go to the Pogrunen Cache next. At least wrap that up tonight so we can actually, I think at least when we get to the end of the stream point, at least have the next act kicked off to a degree. Or at least introduced. And I also need to... Not there. I need to go to... Where's the totem? Where is the totem? There it is.
You feel that?
Yeah. So fun thing is, there's a reason to do these totems because this is all the things we're gonna have stuff. So
magical.
It's a totem.
It doesn't
Kai.
give me weird dreams.
It's a totem, Kai, a magical totem, so it's gonna work that way. We might have another dream, we might not. Yep.
The armored mask. We dream of steel and charred earth and flame. The memory binds. Flee from her. We fear. For us. For you.
Oh, this is about Ludwin. You seem unsettled by Ludwin. Do you want to talk about it?
Blazing ire. It
Yeah, very much so.
burns and feeds upon itself.
And also, welcome in, El Kraken.
Came through the smoke.
Hopefully I pronounced that right.
You are not safe with her.
Also, it's not a headpiece. This is actually my character's look. That's actually their godlike appearance. Are you sure you don't have a history with her? Can't you tell me more?
We reach. The spines tear into us. We pull our hands away.
Yeah, this is the godlike stuff. Our characters...
We burned once.
Hold on, I'll cover that. I thought that.
We... No.
I don't know what you're talking about. You're safe with me at least. Yeah, our character is a godlike to an unknown god who's apparently connected to the living lands by theory so far. I don't know what you're talking about, but you're safe with me at least.
Burrow for warmth.
It'll get answered along the game. Let's just put it that way.
Steer clear of the scourging fire, or extinguish it.
If it comes to it, I'll deal with her my way.
No recourse but teeth. The flame spreads toward the garden wall. Listen.
Oh yeah, I love me some pillars.
Have care.
Funny enough, I actually played through the Pillar of Eternity series before jumping into this first. On the streaming side of things. Technically counts as second playthroughs for both. But yeah, highly recommend both games, Pillars and Avowed. I'm very curious to see what they do with that anniversary update. I've already seen little hints of what it's gonna be, but that's about it. But yeah. And also, whenever we get if we ever get a Pillars 3, I'm very curious on what this lore is gonna add to it. I don't even think I ever saw this fella. Yeah, the Pillar lore are just so freaking vast. So I missed something in here. Hold on. I need to open up the guide again. I really suck at these things, so hold on. Oh. Oh, it's... okay. Yes, I figured out where it's at. Okay. Yeah, I'm using a guide because this is... There's another part of the reason I'm doing the totems, other than the stats, is... can spoil it. They give you lore of what's going on with the gods from the Pillars of Eternity games and their involvement on this storyline. That's the minimal spoiler I can give on that. Right, I forgot I triggered that. That's all I'm gonna say on that. Because once I get this done, I'm actually going to be doing that lore piece. It is... I found a chest. Hold on. Went through here. There it is. Okay, we gotta get up there. But yeah, on that note though, I do hope whatever the news with Obsidian, like for example Tim Kane joining, who was involved with Pillars in the past, I do hope that news means Pillars news, but...
That's another piece of that Boudica totem.
There it is. Alright, I'm gonna save that to the end of the stream. What else could we do? Is there really anything else to do in here? Hold on. Is there any other quest chain we got? Precious Light. Yeah, let's go turn this one in first. Let's turn Precious Light in, and then we'll finish our totem before jumping into the next act. That's the plan here. And then this is gonna follow through with each and every act. I'm gonna go through, because each act has these little totems. So I'm gonna do the same collectathon after each completion of the main story for them. So let's go ahead and bring this Adra to Sapiento, and move on from there. And start off Act 2.
My friend, any chance you found some luminous Adra for me?
Yes, I hope you can put it to good use.
Thank you. Thank you! Now my work can continue. Take this. I was saving it for a rainy day, but who knows when that will be.
You really think this will work?
Perfectly honest? My track record isn't great, but this is the best chance I've ever had. Thank you again, my wonderfully unique friend. May you find a kinship with this land.
Also, it makes sense, because there is actually no headpieces our character can wear, by the way, I just realized. If you look in the inventory screen, there is no headpiece for our character to wear. The godlike thing is supposed to be important for our characters. And in fact, I think that's the whole point of, like, the whole story of the game. Alright, let's do some quick buying. Boethos, Grimoire. No. Perseverance. Some of these have been added in. Anything in here? I mean, I guess we'll grab these. We do have a lot of money now. Anything else over here? Just checking the merchants. Fine Acrobus. Well, I can also just upgrade my Acrobus too. And a couple Adra. There we go. Now let's go ahead, turn this quest in, or turn this totem in actually, and then we'll move on to the Act 2. Or at least start Act 2. The next area, Emerald Stair, which is actually a very interesting little area. Alright, now let's finish this up. I'm gonna snooze that ad that's incoming. Strain your ears to hear what they say.
Are you certain? I know what I sensed. I am beyond all doubt. A source of essence? In the living lands? Impossible.
I see now. A shard of godly memory. I will bear witness then.
I felt the flutter of Audra. There was no mistaking it. Not a chime. Something different. And yet somehow the same. A vein separate from ours? I cannot explain it any other way. An ill wind blows through Aora if any of what you say is true.
Listen for more of these implications.
It may not be hostile. Its existence is hostile. Please. I've considered this with care. Think of the kith who live there. Always just beyond our reach. I assume nothing. I will not rest until I learn the truth of this. If we cannot bring it to light, we all may be at stake.
There. Adds a little culture to the camp, doesn't it?
Oh, that's the point of doing the totems, which I'm going to do for every act, main plot-wise. We hear a little bit of the lore of the gods and their involvement in this storyline.
If you ever want...
can I actually? I can. Yes.
I want to talk
Since we're going to be maining this weapon.
Right. Appreciate that.
Anything else? I can upgrade you now. There we go. We'll at least have that built up a little bit. We're not using you for a while. You need Zerp tongues. Okay.
I'm alright.
We might have another dream, but exit here. No, we don't have a dream this time. Okay. Alright, now let's progress on to Act 2. I will not be doing the treasure maps, so moving on. Let us go to Fioris Miss Ivanno. And I think we're going to meet our next companion, and... Yep, this is consequences of our actions. Actually, is it? Hold on. Something I want to check before going in there. Really quickly. I saw some merchants. You were a merchant over here. What do you have?
Hail, friend. Always nice to see a fellow traveler out here. Where are you headed?
I'm going to Fior Miss Iverno.
Truly? Then we're heading the same way. Though Emerald Stair is not my ultimate goal. One of my ancestors apparently grew up in Solace Keep, deep in the living lands. I hope to find this place.
Show me what you have for sale. What I did want to grab is these. And also, you'll make a lot of gold in this game. There's no, or a lot of money in the game by playing, so it's like it doesn't hurt to just spend it. You'll get a lot of it back anyway. But yeah, I do actually love the magic system of this game, though. Like the spell casting that from the Hill of Eternity engine just translates so darn well.
Hold a moment. They tell me you're going to Emerald Stair. Business or pleasure?
Can I pass or not?
Of course. Then let me keep you. Fair warning, Envoy. Before you showed up, Inquisitor Ludwig barged past me. She was looking none too pleased.
I'll watch out for her. Thanks for the warning.
Don't thank me. In fact, keep my name away from Ludwig's ears. Better if she doesn't know I exist.
Also, for
anyway,
I
thought you should know Ludwig's on the prowl. Tread lightly.
As she's not on our scent. Hopefully, your handling of Egwolf brought us some grace with her.
As I was going to be saying. As I was going to say, though, for those familiar with Pillars of Eternity 1 and 2, there was that I specifically focused on a character.
And Sam sad to be leaving Paradise. I had no idea how tense things were with the Adirans moving in.
And Egwolf's death won't help matters.
Okay, there we go. As I was going to be saying, specifically focus on a certain side quest character for it. I didn't mean for him to die.
You had to know that might happen. I mean, you've met Ludwig, right?
Regardless, the Steel Garrote will see this as an excuse to crack down. I get the feeling they've been looking for one.
Steel Garrote? I figured they're just more intense Adiran soldiers.
They're paladins devoted to Wodka. Zealous, but effective.
They're certainly making their presence known. Can't say they're making any friends, though.
I don't like that Ludwig woman. She gives me the freakus.
Yeah, I've seen floggings gentler than the scolding she gave Hilgard. One's tacking when the other's jibing, if you catch my drift.
A little tension is healthy, even between us.
Taking in the slack is one thing. They look ready to strangle each other with it.
And it's
ads are incoming.
Out of the city.
Yeah. Much as Liviana misses our company, I wouldn't count on your mysterious friend reviving you a second time.
Are you listening to that friend when you go all blank-eyed from time to time? Does your special friend talk to you? I mean, I had an imaginary friend when I was little, but they never brought me back from the dead.
He means that with all due professional respect, of course.
How do you know this friend doesn't mean us any harm?
Because I'd like to have philosophical discussions and talk in poems.
So they do mean us harm.
Funny. Keep joking when the envoy starts sprouting mushrooms and attacking everyone.
Easy, Marius. Whatever this is, I don't think they have the Dream Scourge.
Well, you can't fault me for being thorough.
We're headed to Fior Messi Verno to see if the Animancers know anything about the Dream Scourge, right? Maybe we'll learn something about your condition in the process.
Right. When it comes time to deal with Animancers, you two are on your own.
No one understands souls like they do, and if they know something, we should hear something out.
Fair enough, but I wouldn't expect a warm welcome. Hilgard's already brought your homeland's prohibitions against animancy to Paradise.
They could stand around and have scholarly debates about souls all they want. Gives me a great opportunity to take a nap.
I haven't been back in a while, but Fior is, an interesting place. It was founded about 50 years ago by a disgraced Valian duke and a handful of animancers who'd soured on politics in the republics.
Town full of nobles, scholars, and leeches. All surviving off the work of the farmers who grow food for the whole island.
Not every courtier is a useless hanger-on, you know?
Right. You know, present company excluded, and all that.
Don't take it personally. Marius only does this with people he likes.
I'd say something back at you, but I'm just not feeling it for some reason.
See what I mean?
Harming.
Just wait till you meet the Animancers. It turns out that academics are as ungovernable as the rest of us rabble.
They don't understand what they're messing with. They can't tame the wilds with machinery.
They've held it at bay, until recently. Their ingenuity, or madness, or heresy, take your pick, has fed a lot of people in the living lands. But, rumor has it, some unnatural blight is destroying their crops.
Right, when Dream Scourge happens, the possible connection is troubling.
Hopefully there's nothing to that. But if there is, we'll find out soon enough. And while we're in Emerald Stair, there's something I've been putting off. An old friend from my time in Thirdborn had a cabin out in the woods. Tama. He passed a while ago, but he left something for me that I never got around to picking up. But since we'll be in Emerald Stair anyway...
We'll go to the cabin.
You won't regret it. Emerald Stair's lovely this time of year. Even the Delumgon bloom.
No matter what I tell you, you keep picking flowers from things that want to kill you.
Hey, they love me. You just gotta ask nicely. Compliment their foliage.
Right. Maybe buy them a drink before they choke you to death with vines.
Didn't expect this assignment to get this complicated.
This is the living lands. Getting out of bed in the morning gets complicated.
You and I have quite the adventure ahead of us, Envoy.
Marius, what will you do now?
I have, things to do back in Paradise. It keeps me plenty busy.
Come to think of it, I haven't been to Emerald Stair in a while, and the Envoy's never been. Know any good guides we could hire?
None that could help the two of you. You need the best guide in the lands to keep you from getting yourselves killed.
Come with us, Marius. We could use your expertise.
Yeah. Who else is going to show us which mushrooms we can eat, and which ones want to eat us?
Now that you mention it, you're going to need my help if you're traveling through the lands with this Nimdut. I have 2 rules. No campfire songs, and no hugs. That last one's non-negotiable.
I hear wiggle room on the singing.
If we're done being ridiculous, we should get some rest. We'll be in Emerald Stair tomorrow.
Good to have you with us, Marius.
Right. Go to bed before you violate the hugging rule.
I don't love the dialogue between those two. Alright, there doesn't seem to be any stuff, so let's go ahead and rest and get ready into there. Oh, and there's our Laura and Inquisitor Ludwin. I think that should be enough to describe that lore. Alright, now we're in the next zone, which I am actually going to show first. Map. So, we went from here to here, and I think there's another zone, I think around this area. Anyway, moving on. And speaking of mushrooms, they talked about...
Would you be a dear and help with these questions, please?
We finally get the mushrooms back from Pillar of Eternity we have to deal with in this new zone. Which also, I think, translated well, even though they're not my favorite enemy type in either game. I like them for the creativity, but goddamn, they are a pain to fight. In both Pillars and Avowed. Hello, Spores. Any other? There's one over there. Okay, you guys already got this room. Though, creatively, I like the mushrooms. Use cast iron spell.
Oh, fantastic. People. I was about to lose my wits.
A mind's question. The dust of the Akita in her hair. She knocks. We would answer.
You wouldn't happen to have a ladder on hand, would you?
Are you one of Sansa's cartographers by chance?
Sansa? Absolutely not. Cute as a button, but he's so high-strung. I pursue my own academic interests. Interests that require the vase in the ruins. And a ladder. But perhaps we don't need one. You're tall, striking, and well-toned.
It's true, you should touch my abdominal muscles, they ripple. Okay, sure, let's go with this and see what happens. I don't think I've ever seen this happen.
Do they really? I wonder what other advantages godlikes come with. Maybe the 3 of you have experimented?
I'll try anything twice.
It's more of an animancy thing, isn't it?
You say, boy, should we experiment?
In any event, I already have a lover. He always carries a ladder. But sadly, he's busy helping the Animancers in Fjord, and I need this vase now.
The whispers call to me. The Animus are distress, stretched thin. Yes, court
You're a
augurness.
tad creepy, you know that? I like it. I'm happy to tell you about the Animancers. Fetch me the artifact, and we can chat. The vase sits atop that tower beside us, in the ruins there. And once you've got it, look me up. Yatsley, wizard extraordinaire, godless expert, and a Balrog in the bedroom.
You do me the most interesting people.
And we gotta level up.
1,000 faces that don't require going into some ancient ruins.
Well, we may as well level up. Actually, we are running heavy armor, so you know what? We'll finish that up. Marius, we have... We'll go with this first. Marius. Twin shot. Actually, that sounds even better.
No one listens.
And I also forgot about my stats. Let's go with... Well, we do have a gun, so let's go with that. And now we gotta go up here, which is going to be more mushrooms to deal with.
Right behind you.
I really need to upgrade my tome. Hello, shrooms. Oh, mushrooms are resistant to ice. Who knew? Kind of makes sense, honestly. Is that everything? Okay.
Glad that's over.
That's where that little totem is, or that thing they're looking for is. I think there's actually some good amount of loot in here to grab anyway, so hold on. A lot of loot we'll need to level up regardless. There we go. Hold on. Hear an A noise. Oh, it's just down there. Governor Badera ordered us to halt the excavation. Okay, they're just halting the excavation over here. Okay. Also, this is one of the Akita runes / the Godless, by the way, who are very important to this area of the game, or important to this game story. The Akita. There it is. And the reason I also did it was the loot, because I'm also almost got rid of that. I'll send you back to base. Okay, we're good. Alright. Onward we go from here. Oh yeah, speaking of, Jay, if you're still around, are you actually planning on actually jumping into Avowed at some point? Or, well, I mean, when it's actually affordable and a good price, which I'm hoping during the anniversary would be the case. Just out of curiosity. The other question is, if you do actually plan to, are you actually thinking of streaming too? Oh, there's Yatsley.
Andra's titties, you found it! I tried using magic to get the vase down, but alas. Thankfully, you and your little friends came along and saved the day.
Excuse me. We're all bigger than you are, Nimdude.
I may be small, but my magic is not, I assure you.
A skilled wizard should recognize when runes should remain undisturbed.
Oh, trust me, my love Quilici has told me so many times, but I cannot resist. How could I ignore a vase like this? Think of all the secrets and memories it holds.
Do any of these secrets point the way to Fior?
Of course. Follow the path through the fields. The settlement walls should appear through the fog. I'd best pack up myself. I have a vase to study. Thank
What's
you
the other
for your
choice?
help, Godlike.
If you don't mind sharing.
Even if you
Okay.
didn't have a ladder.
That's something I hope never happens again.
I've got a few inches to spare if she changes her mind.
Darling, you are aware I can see you digging through my things, aren't you?
Sale ends. Oh, Avalon. Oh, those are both very good choices. Ooh. Those are both very good choices, by the way. Avalon's yet another game I also still need to play too, or go beat as well.
We make a good squad.
They're both good games. One, this is set in the Pillar of Eternity universe. All that fun stuff. Common sword. Just random loot. Then Tainted Grail is a grimdark King Arthur tale. And plus, you also have the DLC to account for that too, so it's like arg. And then this.
Granted, I don't come here often.
There is definitely a chance that Avowed would have another sale when they have their anniversary in February as well. I would hope they would, but I don't know if it's gonna be the same thing though. More bears. Hold on. Let me see something here. Do we want to go to Fior? Yeah, well, maybe go to Fior. I think that's a good... Yeah, I think that's what we get. Let's go get rid of these guys. I guess if you like something that's... Yeah, I can't help you with that one, honestly, though. It's a real tough choice. They're both damn good games. I wish you luck, though, on deciding, though. I'm really hoping Avowed does get a sale, because I'm not exactly fond of the 70% price tag, $70 price tag, personally. Pay bear. And I also paid the extra with the deluxe because I'm, you know, not gonna lie, when I heard it was Pillar of Eternity, I really just gave into the impulses and grabbed it when I heard it back in the day. In case it isn't obvious, I love Pillars of Eternity.
Oh, more of this stuff. Has anyone figured out how to get rid of it?
Yeah. But between the two of them, good God, that is a hard choice.
As if people weren't hungry enough.
Oh, right, this place.
A godlike in Emerald's Den. Well, maybe
It's over 100 normal price, too. Uh-huh, the regional prices, all that stuff, are not fun
I'd
either.
offer to shake your hand, but I've been
Vesca, what time is it for you over there?
day.
You mean the rotting cadaver?
Try and use their names, if you don't mind. It builds
Oh,
their
right. We're gonna show the
As
Animancy
you
fellas
can
here.
see, this is my reanimated corpse farm.
Oh, and what do you use for fertilizer? Other corpses?
I'm trying to demonstrate the value of undead labor. But of course, nothing is ever...
Guys, do you see what's behind her? You're using undead for labor?
What am I supposed to do?
Oh, jeez,
Just let them
Vesca. If you need to go to sleep,
Reanimated
I would highly
corpses
suggest you do
are
if you
the
can.
future of manual labor. Cost-effective, low maintenance, and very friendly. Now, Beatrice, she's being a real problem, if you can believe it. Would you be a dear and reach into her guts? Feel around for anything
I
that
just
doesn't
did.
belong.
I already did. Looks like Beatrice ate some spoiled crops.
Nah, so that
You just
guy
get some
got into my
outfits,
revenue
Jay, and the soundtrack.
interfered with her raising. That
That's
confirms
about
one
it.
of my theories.
If you care about the
Not only
cosmetics
is the
of
dream
your
scorch
companions, that's
affecting our
where
farms,
I wouldn't get
it's
get
disrupting
it.
animancy. Unraveling
You can
our
also get another date too.
Sounds like I
I
have
think it
more
comes with
research
DLC.
ahead of me. but at least now I have a sense of direction. Thank you for getting your hands dirty on my behalf.
In fact, and once I get all the companions, once I get all the companions, I can actually go back to camp and show what the premium gives you. It's just outfits. They give you some outfits that are basically nodbacks to two outfits that are nodbacks. One that is just a dark obsidian outfit, and the other one's an obsidian black outfit, and then the other one just some callback to the Pillars of Eternity outfits. I dig through a lot of corpses. I thought everyone did.
Not really. But that's alright. You and I have something in common.
What's with all the equipment around the farm?
We're animancers. Hooking up equipment and seeing what happens is what we do. You see, the living lands is rich with essence, the energy of souls. We channel this energy into our fields.
Okay, that's fair.
And
That's
that's
cool.
why Emerald Stair is the breadbasket of the living lands.
There's something poetic about the idea of plants eating souls to survive. Creepy,
Unless, hold on, I can actually show you next time we're at camp,
But as
Jay.
you can see,
Next time I get to camp, I'll show you what the outfits that we got for Marius and that. Channeling souls into your crops, unconventional but brilliant.
thank you. We've been at it for a while now, but there is still so much
I'll do
to
it before I end the stream, Jay.
Traditional
So you can
folks
at least help make
depend
that
on the water,
decision for you if you're going with the
sunlight,
premium
and the
one
mercy of
in the future.
insects. What you see here is no different. Animancy can change the world, but it's an uphill climb. People don't trust what they don't understand.
We'll talk later. I guess that's about it. I just randomly loot goblet that. So I am here until gotcha. Well, I'm glad I'm here to actually help get you to some sleep, Besku to Besku.
7 in the past week. How am I supposed to live like this?
Welcome back to you. It's actually getting close to stream end pretty soon, so I want to actually get ready to Emerald Stair, find the next thing, so I can actually show Jay what we talked about on the little thingy dingy, the next little Aether crystal. Oh, I don't do ASMR, Besku the Besku.
First, my wife runs off to Paradise, and now this.
But I actually have no idea how, and yeah. Anyway, let's go fight these mushrooms. Let's see. Well, no, you know what? It's fine. I'm just checking something here, and that's something else we'll go back to in the future. Oh no. Is that a mushroom? Guys, we got mushrooms to fight. And beetles. Beetles, mushrooms, and bears. This is a chaotic experience. Well, I'm not expecting a mushroom to fly, but here we are. There's more. Thank you, Vasco. Oh no! And we got exploding mushrooms. I appreciate it. That's actually not the first time people have made that claim about my voice, so about being calming. Oh, you need to go, mushroom. I didn't mean... Okay, wow, alright then. Not gonna lie though, I do like my pistol build over this though, but it's fine. Is that everything? Okay.
That it?
I'll show my pistol build in the future when I go to my other playthrough at the end of the game. Okay, we're at the place we need to go to. Where we want to go... Okay, we'll go to the claim party camp over here. We got what we needed. Alright, Jay, if you're still around, I'll show you those outfits really quick. And then I'll go back to where I left off. So for those in the fence about, since it's on the sales, what the decision... Daddy ASMR. Thank you, Vasco. For those in the fence who haven't gotten the game, because, you know, it's $70
Kai, I need you
and all that stuff,
like a cat, not stomp around like a Balrog.
I'll show you what you get. So this is what you get just in base game. These are what their outfits usually look like. This is the AR collection you get with it. That's the premium stuff. Basically, callbacks to Oh, actually, I can just show this to you.
My training was a lot bigger on stomping than stalking, unfortunately.
Right.
It's the premium, so it's not 70.
But you don't see me making beetle mash every night.
Wait, it's $70 on sale?
Jeez.
Jeez.
Snapfly dropping Sokka from across the stair. You don't want to get eaten? You need to walk softly.
I'll remind you of that next time you start playing your flute at camp.
So this will help help Jade decisions.
There's natural prey doesn't tend to.
And then this, which is just the same outfits, but you know, now look.
Show up to get you to stop.
I've had this flute for years, and I have yet to be killed by a bear.
It costs 70 base, not on sale.
Maybe that's what's keeping.
I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is on sale right now on my end because I already have the game, so I'll check in a moment. But I just run the default outfits generally, so that's if someone wants to grab the premium stuff. So there you go. There we go. So there you go, Jay. There's more outfits you can look at that doesn't cover the other characters, but we'll see them and all that stuff. Hold on. We're loading up. Well, after it's done loading, I'm just curious in the price what it is right now, because we are kind of close to the end of stream. Store page. I'm curious myself. So premium is $44 on my end because this international stuff. $34 standard. Okay. Price differences. And it's more expensive because regional prices are wacky and not fun.
You showed up at a bad time. Word of advice, give a wide berth to the governor's manor. Giata's about to tear that poor man a new one.
Ooh. Unfortunately, that's where I'm headed.
Well, I hope you have a stomach for profanity.
Huh. A woman shouting profanity at leadership?
Thank you, Best.
Reminds me of home.
She came storming up the hill with a wheelbarrow full of spoiled crops. Then the shouting started.
Animancers fighting? This I have to see.
This isn't the first time Giata's put the governor in his place, but it might be the last.
Maybe she could help me. I'm looking to consult with an animancer.
You could do a lot worse than Giata, but she can be a bit confrontational.
Oh yeah,
manor is on the far side of town.
There are definitely reasons for that.
Just follow the sound of foul language.
I was hoping to learn some local curses.
Looking forward to seeing what it looks like when Animant.
All right, so we're gonna enter here, probably meet Giata, and then I think that's actually where I might wrap up the stream for tonight. Oh, hello, Alfir.
The Emperor's envoy. Inquisitor Ludwig said you might be heading this way.
Yes, I'm here on a diplomatic mission.
As am I, in a way. Forgive me. I'm Captain Alfir, captain in the Steel Garrote. If you're here to speak with Vidaro, I'm afraid you'll find the governor is quite beyond reason. These Valians and their love of animancy.
Metaphysically speaking, it's unlikely the animancers are causing this plague. An actual, not a confrontational dialogue piece.
While they theorize and do nothing, the sickness spreads. But worry not, envoy. The Steel Garrote will be ready to ensure the safety of Adiran interests when the time comes.
What are you talking about?
We all have our part to play, envoy. Until later.
She's as subtle as a broadside.
Does subtle mean something different outside of Solace?
What if I just yoink? Right, so we do also have more side quests we can do at some point. All the bounties, I'm just gonna quickly grab those. Yep, we'll do that. The odd is well, yeah, I think it's different prices too. Where we want to go is the Governor's Mansion. We'll be covering those side quests next stream, which should be on Monday.
Careful, or we'll get thrown out of the pub. We're already.
So just a heads up, next stream is going to be more continuation of this. Okay, that's a merchant. There it is. Okay.
How can you ignore what's right in front of you? The Dream Scourge is here, in the soil, and it's killing us. Oh my goodness. Are you a godlike?
Oh, Kazwin, at your service.
Charmed. Forgive me for staring. It's just, we don't see many of your kind anymore.
Maybe you can talk some sense into our governor. Put the fear of the gods in him.
Tempers are high, but I don't see any assassins. Yet.
Excuse me, but unless you have official business, I'll thank you not to involve yourself in our private discussion.
Silence you. Okay, that's just a bit. I'm an Adiran envoy. Is that official enough?
Very well. I hope you remember that
Vasco does have cool
walls,
shirts.
Your influence has limits.
I have seen them occasionally on the stream.
They didn't come
on your
all
stream,
this way
Vasco.
just to challenge your authority. As you can see, I was just proving a point to our esteemed governor.
A cart full of spoiled vegetables. You call that a point?
Ha! Emerald Stair used to be a lush garden for miles around, and now I don't even recognize it. First came the invasive species, roots and mycelium growing overnight, as though nature itself.
And also
had
cool
gone
hats,
mad.
Vasco.
The Dream Scourge has twisted our lands, our wildlife, and now our farms.
That's why I'm here. Perhaps an animator can help me stop it.
Then there's no time to waste arguing with bureaucrats.
We definitely agree on that.
I believe that we can restore the land, bring back its soul and its sanity, cut off the Dream Scourge at the root. Our governor would rather ignore the problem. He doesn't trust animancy as his father did.
It's difficult to ignore dying farm once you start starving.
As usual, Giatta never misses a chance to slander me. I don't ignore her concerns, only her methods.
And you still do nothing. Before we can deal with the Dream Scourge, we first need to understand it.
Oh, that is cool.
Unfortunately, new experiments have to go through him.
Must be nice that all the arguing isn't about you, for once.
I'm just trying to stop Giatta from hurting herself. Animancy is dangerous when you're shooting in the dark.
She's the one taking all the risk here.
You must be unfamiliar with animancy. There's always collateral damage. Are you going to tell them about your family's basement? Or should I?
How dare you use that against me?
I know it was an accident, but look what it cost you. We can't let it happen again.
While we argue among ourselves, the Dream Scourge is tearing the living lands apart. Tearing our people apart.
Work together, I wouldn't stand. Maybe we can solve the Dream Scourge rationally. Let cooler heads prevail.
Then we'd better do it somewhere else. Well, Governor, looks like I'm taking some time away from my duties. I'll trouble you no more.
Your request is denied, Giatta.
I wasn't asking.
Your responsibilities are to the settlement. Turning away from them sets a precedent that I cannot allow.
Everything I have proposed has been for Fior, and you still refuse to cooperate. Under the circumstances, I don't have much of a choice.
Then neither do I. Giatta Castel, from this day forth, you are banished from Fior Messiverno.
Whoa, you're banishing her for that?
What?
Ignacy, we can't lose our brightest animancer in the middle of a crisis.
Your pupil has gone too far, Quilici. Take her and leave. You're still a guest in my town, but to us, Giatta is an outcast.
You're making a mistake.
Perhaps, but I can't just let her continue to poison the minds of my animancers.
They aren't your animancers. Your father understood that.
Don't bother, old man. He isn't his father. I've done all I can for Fior Messiverno.
I know, right, Jay?
But you haven't even tried. Now limp back to your giant house like a good dog. We should talk somewhere private. Meet me at my house due west by the workshop.
I'll find us another bedroom.
They'll find us another bedroom. Alright, let's go ahead and talk to Giatta. That's a different quest chain. There it is. Yeah, we want to talk to Giatta first. And there we are. There's Yatta over there. At least it's not too far. And yes, next stream I do actually plan to grab all these quests.
I had planned.
What did you think?
Mind if I just grab some of these?
Well, my first idea was to mess. I'm sorry you had to see that. What an asshole.
Giata, some manners, if you please.
I thought she was being polite.
We're on the verge of extinction, but our governor is too busy protecting his fragile ego.
He's focusing on the wrong problem, that's for certain.
What does he know? He isn't even an animancer.
You did challenge his authority.
I know, but... curses. Without Fior Misiverno, I'm hardly even an animancer. My tools, the workshop, all gone.
You stuck to your principles, that's what matters.
I wish I could take credit for Giata's stubbornness, but she learned that on her own.
Thanks, old man. At least now I'm free to study whatever I want. On my terms. The Dream Scourge has been a thorn in my side for too long.
How so?
I have plans for this island, and they don't involve the Dream Scourge. But that's a story for another day.
Your parents would be proud to see such tenacity.
Anyway, listen to us babble. Let's talk about you. I never expected to see an Adiran envoy here. You've got a lot of guts showing your face in a town full of animancers.
It wouldn't be my first time. I sacrificed my ethics in exchange for an ally. What is our ethics?
We haven't even gotten started and we're already talking about ethics. I can tell I'm going to like you. Our first order of business is the Dream Scourge, but I'm also curious about you. There aren't many godlike left these days.
As people keep reminding me.
Sorry. I only bring it up because Animancy might offer us some insight into your nature. Keep an open mind. While I pack up my belongings, you can help me by...
Let her finish.
I don't even know. I just realized this is the end. I have to leave your Misiverno. Forever.
Take all the time you need to think it over.
As much as I would love that, we're already out of time. When it comes to the Dream Scourge, we haven't been allowed to acknowledge the problem, much less act on a solution. Today, that changes. I need help from the animancers around town, but as you can see, I'm an outcast.
Will your colleagues even talk to me after what happened to you?
Don't worry. Ignasi can't banish us all. Manto Pastor is in the workshop due west. He's got an invention that can help us. Elia Rossell is an authority on the undead. Her methods are controversial, but useful. She lives in a cottage southeast of town. And then there's Yvette and Remy, our philosophers. You'll find them at the docks, southeast of Fjord. Each of them owes me a favor. Drop my name and they'll tell you what they know about the Dream Scourge.
What's your theory on the Dream Scourge anyway?
I'd rather not speculate until we have more data. If you have questions, I'm sure the others can answer them. We're about to make history. But first, research.
Guessing she's not much of a hunter.
And that's where
next time we go shopping.
And that's where part 2 is gonna.
Imperial
Part 2 is going to leave off on, which is going to be on Monday. So this is all over town, I believe, and outside the city. We also have quests I'm gonna grab next stream too, so I think that's where I'm going to wrap this up. But while I'm going to be saving up, let me go ahead, put one here. There we go. That's gonna be the Act 2 save. There we go. All right. On that note, though, I'm going to cover the events that happened during the start of the stream. So one moment. Alrighty, let's go check the event stuff. And also, Jay, let me see something. Can I? Hold on, we're going to hear duplicate of the movie. Oh wait, I have another idea. I have an idea. Avowed. Let me look this up for Jay before I do end the stream. Premium outfits. I do want to see if I can find that. Unlock. Oh, right, hold on. No, I can't find a video of the showing the case in the outfits. Oh, alright, never mind then. Apparently there is... In the premium edition, hold on, let me check for you, Jay. I think it would be in the DLC, I thought I had it. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. 2 player armors, yeah, the player armors I saw, yeah. You also get player armors, but they're just Adra looking, they're not that great. There's others for the other companions too. But anyway, I just wanted to check if I can find a video of that. Okay, but anyway, I couldn't find something on that, so let me go ahead and check the events of the stream. Vesku the Vesku, let's start with the stuff that happened here. Vesku the Vesku resubscribed 2 hours ago for 4 months. Thank you, Vesku. And Vesku gave out 5 gifted subs, and I can't see who the subs were to. Usually you would think it would show that. And another gifted sub. And we got a hype trade. A total of 7 subs from Vesku the Vesku. Which, if I haven't already, giving you a shout out already, Vesku. And I do hope you have a good sleep tonight, though. I'm gonna see who is on to raid tonight, either way. But on that note, though, I will be returning Monday. Now that the holidays are over, I'm gonna be returning back to my original streaming schedule. So Monday and Thursday and Saturday next week, I should be returning back to my original schedule. On that note, though, if you haven't already checked all the streamers that were in the chat, or / YouTubers, Mickey D as well, I'd highly suggest checking them out. I already have a raid target in mind. They are playing Tales of Vesperia, and that's who we're going to raid into. But on that note, though, see you on Monday. Take care of yourselves and have a wonderful rest of the weekend. And I shall see you either on your streams or see you when I see you. Take care, everyone.